What is going on, everyone? Samurai Solo, and I am back with Inscryption. So let's see what this is. Oh, we still need to do the figurine. Remember, we stopped playing before this part. Let's get the figurine that he wants. Wait, am I bugging? Did we not do all this stuff already with man, we already did all this stuff. Are you kidding me? Remember we did the save? We did this last episode. It didn't save. I thought it saved automatically. I even pressed the start button. It said save like 10 seconds ago. It lets you know when it last saved. See? And I swear it had saved after I sat back down. Wow. That's crazy. We gotta do this again now. We already opened this. And we did all the puzzles. We have to do the puzzles again now, too. That kind of sucks. We got this stink bug and we get the key. Okay, so we know the stink bug knows the stoat, and he said the stunted wolf, so... Alright, well, unfortunately, I remember there was a tooth in here, too. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. And we even did the candle. I don't know if that does. That has to do something eventually, but yeah, this kind of sucks, because we gotta do these 4 puzzles now. And I kind of just brute force. This one I kind of remember. This one was pretty easy. I think it was like all here, if I remember correctly. For this first one, it's pretty simple. Yeah, we got the skink. I don't know what he does exactly. Yeah, we already read all this stuff. That's really weird that it didn't save. Anyways, let's this one I did kind of figure it out, but let's see if we can't just kind of brute force our way and see what we get. We're at 3 of 5 now. And we get the worker ant and the queen ant. I don't know what their attack is because the attack symbol shows an ant, which is kind of weird. But there's got to be, you know... We can't read the descriptions of them right now. Alright, let's try to brute force these last 2 here. We're starting down nothing. Okay. That can't be moved. That goes from a 2. There we go. We got the caged wolf. Yeah, so it says curious because he doesn't do any attack. So he's caged, so there's got to be a way to let him out and get crazy. But if nothing else, at least he would be a good defensive character for now, right? Yeah, remember this one doesn't move. I don't think one of them does. Yeah, this one doesn't move. I remember that. And there we go. We were able to just kind of brute force without even having to think about it. I was able to kind of figure the other ones a little bit, but that last one too, I didn't really get. But we got it. Cool. That wasn't too long. I thought I was going to screw one up and take a lot longer. So yeah, things have changed around here. Like that, for instance, the safe. And we noticed the safe when I was told to get up. I happened to notice the rule book. I'm pretty sure that was not there before. And when I did, I noticed the 273. Now I had noticed this during the match when I saw the Mighty Leap. But the number was blotted out. It was like red ink was covered it or whatever, and I noticed this. I was like, "What is that symbol?" And then when I picked this up again, it's the first one you see, and I noticed that. So pretty cool. You know, we still have the clock. We could try 273 on it, but I highly doubt it's that. So, anyways, let's go ahead and sit back down. We did what we needed to do. Oh yeah, we forgot to get the figurine. So now let's continue. So we're going to... I think... Didn't we do these last 2 things also, if I remember correctly, or no? Maybe not. Okay, so we got a coyote. So that costs bones. The meager coyote, but what did you expect for only 4 bones? Yeah, only 1 health, a little disappointing. 2 attacks, not bad though. So the Rattler's pretty nice. 1 health, but 3 attack, but 6 bones. That's a lot of bones. The Nefarious Rattler, a brittle creature once past its monstrous fangs. And then the Cockroach, the Unkillable Cockroach. It returns to your hand after dying. That's not bad. Not very powerful, but it does return to your hand. Could be good for a sacrifice, possibly, or quick little damage if we need to. It's the same as the Coyote, though, but it does come back. Do we want to try that one out? Because I was going to get the Coyote. I feel like the Rattler at 6 bones is a little too much. You know what? Let's give the Cockroach a chance. You know you're free to get up again. Yeah, we know that already. To keep your blood flowing. Maybe I should have done it when he said to. Okay, so we have enough to carry. Is it 2 items? I see the pliers. Okay, well, let's get the Black Goat. That's always good to have, right? Ooh, some bone tokens for a rainy night. Ooh, I was tempted to get the squirrel, but some more to get some bones? That's not a bad one to have either. I wonder how many. You would think at least 4 or so, I would imagine. Maybe 6. It's either that or the squirrel. I'll go with this. Well, also, we don't have the Unkillable Stoat anymore either, right? Maybe a squirrel's not the worst idea. We'll pick the tokens. The bones. Alright. We got a fight on our hands here. Huh. You didn't tell me how to do it. He mentioned that there was a way we can get out of here and there was someone else in the cabin, but he didn't say how. So we have this skink. So let's read this, because I see this tail thing here. 2 health, 1 damage. So loose tail. When a card bearing a sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place, and a card bearing a sigil moves to the right. So basically, if I'm going to get hit with someone, a tail comes and the skink himself moves to the right. It's kind of, what's the tail do? Just get in the way, I guess, as a blocker? It's kind of interesting, I will say that. It's got 2 health too. What does he got on the board? So anyway, it won't really matter because these guys aren't going to hit us anyway because they're airborne enemies. So we don't really have to worry about them. As far as damage to the creatures. Direct damage, yes. So, stink bug, stoat. So let's go ahead and play. It doesn't really matter which one at this point with the sparrows. I could play one of them unopposed. I guess I might try the skink out just to see this tail business. Let's play him in the unopposed spot though. Because, well, we could still kill the sparrow and then we can do it afterwards. Because they do 1 damage and he does have 2 health. Because if they play something a little bit more powerful, he's dead straight up. So then it might be better to play the stoat in that for that. Yeah, you know what? Let's play the stoat first. And where do we want the stoat? Do we want him to... I think we want to block one of the sparrows. Actually, I forgot it doesn't block. They go over you. We're going to do 1 point of unopposed damage to first turn. So we'll go ahead and go here. We'll be at -1. They do have 2 health, though, so it would take 2 hits. Yeah, we'll do this. Keep me alive. I'll try. Okay. And we'll draw a squirrel so we can play the skink. Now, do we want to do it unopposed? Or do we want to damage, eventually damage the sparrows? But we're not going to do any damage this round, right? If I do this at all. And what are we at right now? I can't see. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go unopposed, actually. Eventually they're going to play something here. That way we at least get a point of damage. Because they're going to do two to us. So we're -1, 2, 3. We'll be at -2, I believe. Yeah. And it doesn't matter what we draw too much. I'll just draw a card for now. Bullfrog. Alright, that's for next turn. And they can actually block one of the sparrows, so that's nice. So, we're going to get 1 point, they're going to get 1 point, they're going to get 2. But we will kill this sparrow this turn, which is nice. So, we're going to be minus, let's see. We get 1 point in, they get 2. So, we're at what? 1, 2, 3, 2. We'll be at minus, is it 4? Yikes, better be careful. Oh, he died, though. He didn't get a hit on us, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and bring another squirrel. I see the way this is going. I concede. You may accept my surrender, or you may finish this match the slow way. Oh, we're going to finish the match because we want to try to get the overkills. We have 3 bones. Where are we at right now? We're neutral, so we can. Let's go ahead and just skip the turn. So we're gonna win here. We need 3 points. We're gonna get exactly 3 points. I don't want to get just 3 points. You know what I mean? We're trying to do overkills, but I could. We don't have enough for the stink bug, do we? Oh wait, we had to draw a card. Well, hold on. How much damage are we doing here? I could sacrifice one of them because the wolf does 3 damage. So we could get a squirrel, sacrifice the bullfrog or whoever, it doesn't matter which one, they all do 1 damage. And we'll still get an extra. I think we get 1 point extra of damage. Yeah. So let's do that. Stoat said not to sacrifice him. So I'm going to be nice. We'll take that couple extra. If you desire it, you may stand now. Yeah, it will allow me time to plan. Okay, well. I am no tyrant, you may stand whenever. Yeah, we already figured that out. It allows me time to plan your next encounter. But do keep your hands off my possessions. Doubt there's anything new, but doesn't hurt to just do a quick look. We've already solved all those. I don't think I can interact with that globe up there. Ooh, what do we want? I think we already have enough supplies, right? So we'll probably do a sacrifice to a card. But with that said, what will we sacrifice? Well, first we're going to get some cards, right? Let's see what we get here first. Wolf Cub. Not a bad choice. Oh, there's my max. Okay, so we know who we're getting. That's the card when we died. It's basically a grizzly that can hit both ways for 8. If we hit unopposed, we're doing 8 damage. That's pretty wild. But either way, 4 damage to 2 sides. I don't know if I need to sacrifice anything, but I also am full on supplies too, right? I think so. Or we have 2, right? Let me see if we were to sacrifice, what will we do? So what does this mean? When a card bearing the sigil is played, an ant is created in your hand. Okay, so you get ants. It's the same thing with that. Okay, interesting. This one says nothing. Very curious about that cage wolf, because I know there's more to it than just that. Maybe eventually it will break out of the cage. You also see that knife symbol on the bottom left there. And it requires 2 sacrifices. That's why there's more to it, because the River Snapper has 6 damage. It does 6 health, I mean. And costs 1. But no, actually the River Snapper does cost 2, my bad. So I don't know. Cockroach doesn't die, we know that. Or a copy of it is created in your hand. Okay. The stink bug puts the stink, right? Yeah, we saw that with the skunk. We didn't pick up the skunk, though. So if I was going to do this, what would I do? What would be my move to, like, what would be my thing to want to change? Really nothing, to be honest, right? I don't think there's really anything I want to, like, do a hybrid of. The ants are fine where they're at. We don't need to mess with them. I don't. I mean, maybe I could add that, but that's sacrificing max. I'm not going to do that. Like, well, there's really nothing I want to get rid of. There's nothing I want to do like hybrid wise right now. I feel so. I'm actually going to just get a supply, even though we only can get one. I think. Hmm. Oh, we already have 3. What's the other thing we have? We have to go down. I can't even see the other thing we have. Instead, perhaps you'll accept this gift from my friend. Oh, let's see what it is. Pack rat. The prudent pack rat never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. Well, let's see what that is real quick before we start. Trinket bearer. When a card bearing the sigil is played, you will receive a random item as long as your pack is not full. Oh, wow. So you get an item back. A random one, but still. So that's kind of incentive to want to play your items if you're able to draw them. And at 2 damage and 2 health is pretty solid. Damn. All right. I'm happy with that. Kind of glad I went that way now. Oh, we got the piggy bank. That's right. I couldn't see it. So he's a game with these sparrows. We don't really have any airborne besides the bullfrog cards. Anti-airborne. We do have the pack rat though. Got the skink and the squirrel. Pack rat does cost 2 sacrifices. So we'll hang on to it for now. If we're going to play, we'll probably play the bones. Possum though, it's not that great, but it could be used maybe as a sacrifice. I guess I'll play the skink right now. The question is, again, do I play the skink here to eventually kill the sparrow? That's only 1 damage. It'll take 2 turns, but yeah, I think that's what we'll do. At least we'll do 1 point of unopposed damage right now. Okay, playing the coyote on the other side. So we need to be careful here because we're at -1, 2, 3. That would be the game. Game over. It's going to be game over if we don't do something right now. So something needs to be done right now about this. The coyote has only 1 health, but we can't get to him right now on this turn as far as killing him goes. He's going to do unopposed damage this round, I think. Or if I put something on my OK, I can't remember. I don't have the greatest stuff right now either. Like, if I draw the pack rat, what am I going to do? Like, I mean, if I draw a squirrel, I could sacrifice a squirrel and the skink for the pack rat. And I guess I could kill one of these sparrows, right? One of them would die. If I draw a card and it's something really good, I could use the black goat. Like, I really hope it's a wolf or something, but what if it's something not great? I could still use the black goat, though, to get blood to play. I think I'm going to draw a card. Give me the grizzly. Okay, worker ants. We're going to draw an ant card in our hand, right? Isn't that what it is? The value represented with the sigil. Hold on, this is something different now. Or I missed it. The value represented with this sigil will be equal to the number of ants that the owner has on their side of the table. So however how many ants I have in, like, actually in play, not just in my deck, like that are on the table fighting, it's how much damage I do? Well, I wouldn't do much right now then because he'll be the only one. Bit disappointing, and he costs a sacrifice on top of that, so I gotta think what I want to do here. Okay, let's think about this, because I'm gonna die if I don't do something. If I play, I could play the possum, the piggy bank, and get the bones, and play the possum. Yeah, it's only 1 damage, but it would be enough to just keep me alive for now. Like, I could play him unopposed. That would put me at -4 because we'll get 1 point of unopposed damage. And then try to draw another card maybe for the next turn. And if we don't get anything good, play the pack rat. Use the black goat to play the pack rat against the coyote to kill the coyote off. But that would still be -4. We would still lose. I can't do that this turn. We can't do that. We got to figure out something here. We'll get another point of unopposed with the possum. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and get the piggy bank. Let's do it. 1, 2, I think 5 we have. Either way, we have enough. Play the possum unopposed. And I think we bring the pack right out now and kill the sparrow. We go ahead and play him right here. Won't do any damage because the coyote will kill it. So it's either wait a turn to bring the pack rat out to kill the coyote or just kill the sparrow now. That way it's one less point. I'll be doing 3 points of unopposed damage, but we'll do 1 point ourselves. So we're at -1, 2, 3, 4. We'll be at -3. I think that's more manageable. It's a little crazy to use the black goat. And I feel like I'm going to draw, like if I were to draw a card, it would be the grizzly next or something where I should have held off, but I'm going to do it. Now, it does require a sacrifice, though. Damn, I forgot about that. Okay, what are we going to sacrifice? The skink, then? Yeah, because it's possible to do unopposed damage, so that's fine. Do I get 1 blood left over if I don't use all 3 bloods? Or no? Because I could then play the worker in if that's the case. Probably not, though. I don't think so. No. Oh, we got a squirrel. We'll save the worker ant, though. So, at least we'll kill one of these sparrows and the possum gets a point. Let's go. Yeah, this is kind of rough here, though. Do I risk drawing a card? Oh, we got the item back because of the pack rat. I forgot about that. If we draw a card, I could then sacrifice. If we get something good, I could sacrifice the possum and use my emergency squirrel. Doesn't die. I can't really do too much with this, though. Unfortunately, 1 health and 1 thing. I could block the coyote for a turn, though. I guess that's what I'll go ahead and do. To sacrifice cockroach. Okay. Do I play the worker ant? Well, that doesn't... It does... We get a copy of it in our hand, right? When a card bearing a sigil perishes, a copy of it is created in your hand. So I just get... But I have to use 4 more bones to be able to use it, which I don't have. So let's leave it alone. So we're going to get 3 points. We're at -1. We're at 3. So we'll be back at neutral. We're going to take 1 damage here. I think this blocks him. So we'll be at, what, -1? Because he'll get through. I think that's manageable. Okay. Yeah. So let's draw another card. Again, because we can sacrifice the cockroach along with the possum if it's something like we just need to. And we have an emergency squirrel if need be. So he costs bones, unfortunately, and I cannot do anything about this, so... Does he not have any more cards to play? That would actually be really good. What is... Oh, he's trying to concede. No, we're not conceding, bro. We're going to draw this out. We want the extra points. So where are we at? 2? So we need 3 points. 1, 2. We'll get 4. Let's see if we can get more of them, though. We get a big card here. Not giving me any of my big cards. There's a third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy. Biggest killjoy ever. But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. So it's only another 1 damage, so I'm just going to let it ride. We get 1 extra thing. I'll take it. And we got to save our emergency squirrel, so not too bad. Oh, I hear critters up in my attic. They get in there somehow or through the roof or something. I don't know if y'all heard that. Okay, so anyways, we got cards to pick. Coyote. The Venerable Alpha. Its courage emboldens the creatures that stand beside it. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. Creature adjacent to a card bearing a sigil gain 1 power. Ooh, that is actually really nice. It does cost 4 bones, but still pretty nice. And Lewis. Lewis goes Waterborne, which I don't know. I feel like I'm missing the point of Waterborne because you're taking direct damage. Like, why would you want to take direct damage? And like, is there a way to kill Waterborne cards? Because so far we haven't come across that. And it's like, why would you want to take direct damage though instead of your guys blocking? I'm not sure I understand. They do have a health range, so there has to be a way to kill them. But I just, like I said, there's something I'm not, I just don't really get that. They're kind of annoying because I guess they're always there to do damage, but there's got to be a way to kill them eventually, though. I think I'm going to go with the alpha, though. That does sound interesting. Now, I don't need to sacrifice a card, I don't think. Unless we want to sacrifice alpha, but if I gave this to someone else, who would I give it to? That's the question. Who do we give this to? You think if you're going to give this to somebody, the alpha one, you want to give it to something like... It's got to be one that doesn't have anything. Like the Stoke could benefit from that. I think the Stoke benefits from not dying, but if we get that, we haven't even got that. So can't really do that right now. I think the Stoke could benefit because if we get him early and play him and then put our other cards to buff him up, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually go for this. Because what are our other options? We can get supplies, which we don't need. And we can't buff up a card, which is always extremely nice to do. But if it lets me do the alpha, which I hope it does, to the Stoke, we'll go ahead and do that. Hope so. Oh, you can even do the Pack Rat. I like the Pack Rat, though. Like, I think he's fair. I think 2 sacrifices is fair for what he offers and damage and health-wise. I think that's fine. Yeah, I know you're going to go. You are going to. Cool. That can be huge for us if we get him early on. Ooh, what is that symbol after the fight? I'm not even sure what that is. Okay, so let's see. Wolf, Cage Wolf, Worker Ant, and our Squirrel. The only thing we can play right now is a Worker Ant. Little disappointing. Of course, I could use my Emergency Squirrel, but let's hold off. What are they playing? Porcupine, so that's going to be a counter hit. They do... So you take a damage when you hit them, so you're basically taking 2 damage. And the ant has 2 health. So if the ant hits with 1 damage, it's going to die. Do we bust out the Emergency Squirrel to kill one of these things? Wolf has 2 health. Both of these would kill it right now if we play it now. I could play the Worker in here just to do at least 1. I assume it would do 1 point, right? It's my understanding the way it works. At least for 1 point of unopposed damage. And then the next turn I could draw a Squirrel, then the Worker Ant Squirrel sacrifice for the Wolf. Have the Wolf kill the Coyote. I think that might be the play. Could try out the Cage Wolf too, but we need some damage right now. So let's go Squirrel. And let's go Worker Ant. And we'll play the Ant here. Yeah, it's going to do... So if I had more ants on the table, it's more damage. Just an interesting mechanic. And that's about all I can do. Even if I use the Emergency Squirrel, can't play these anyway. Let's go. Taking a hit, but we're going to be at -2. No big deal. -1, that's right, because we did 1 point of damage. What are they playing over there? Another Porcupine. Okay, so... Do I draw a card or play the Squirrel? If I play a Squirrel, I can then drop a Squirrel down. Could use the Emergency... Well, the Worker Ant's going to die anyway. He has 1 health. He's going to hit the Porcupine once, but then he'll die from the hit. So maybe I should just get rid of the Worker Ant. Like I could use the Emergency Squirrel, sacrifice the Ant, use the Wolf to kill the Coyote, which means we'll take 2 points of unopposed damage on this side, which will put us at -3, which is tough but kind of doable, I think. And we save the Emergency Squirrel if we need it for the next round. And the Coyote's dead. That's a big one because he does 2 damage. So yeah. I'm deciding if I want to draw the squirrel. I mean, draw like a... I'm kind of thinking of using the emergency squirrel and trying this caged wolf out. Actually thinking of giving that a shot, because we're going to do 3 points of damage with the wolf here on the pose. We're at -3. We'll be back to neutral. I could put him here to block this guy so he doesn't hit. And then we'll still take... We'll be at neutral, but then we'll take 1 point. We'll take 2 points. We'll be at -2. But we're blocking this guy. And I want to see if something happens to the caged wolf, like if he gets bigger or something. That's the main reason I want to use him and see what he does. So I think I'll draw a squirrel, then the emergency squirrel, and try it. That way we learn to see what he's all about. I just get the feeling he's going to do something eventually. Okay. Now, I'm kind of in trouble here because I have nothing, so I'm just going to draw a card for now. And queen, so I could... Our aunt already died, unfortunately. But she has 3 health, which isn't too bad. But nothing I can do right now about it, so... They're going to do 2, we're doing 3. Good thing this thing has a lot of health. I do like that. It's going to help me. I concede. Oh, too bad. Okay, caged wolf. So if I use the stink bug to block the porcupine, we'll do 3 points. He'll do none. Well, they're not gonna do anything anyway. We're at +1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it's still not enough to win just yet. So maybe I should just not do nothing this turn and then wait. I want to get a big card so I can just, you know what I mean? Let's see. Okay, there we go. Oh, that not. There's that overkill. That's what we wanted. Okay, let's see what this is. You came across a hobbled man standing beside some boulders. Ye caught me off guard. Not supposed to see me till further down the road. Say I like me a gamble. If ye can pick a boulder that has gold in it, ye can keep it. Show me where to strike. Oh, wow. 'Tis gold. I can barely abide giving it to ye. But a promise is a promise where I'm from. Hell yeah, I'll take that. Nice. Okay, so campfire or sacrifice? I think probably campfire. Yeah, campfire it is. Let's see if we're getting health or power. Power. Warm a creature by the fire, enhances powers to the hungry survivor. So, stop this? So, what do we want to buff up? The pack rat's not a bad choice, but it also does toss 2 sacrifice. What's like a lower level? This does 1, but we could make it do 2 damage. Kind of tempting to pick the skin because it's 1 sacrifice. Bullfrog is always good too because of the anti-air. You know what? Let's try the skink out. The fire warmed the weary skink and enhanced its power. You suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your skink in tow, you retreated into the woods. Okay, and now it is a big fight here already. Wow, we're already here, huh? How much time do we have? We got time, I think, right? I already lost track of time. Yikes. Well, if it ends, I'll just start up another video. Okay. Yep. We get the smoke card though, right? Yep. The incessant clank, clank, clanking reverberated between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. 'Twas the prospector Hee-Haw. So, we know what we need to do against the prospector. We need to take out the pack mule. So we have Max, which is nice to have early on. We'll try to save Max for the second round because we know he's going to kill whatever cards are here. Pack rat, which could be nice to give us something back, which we only have that, so we should probably just use it anyway if we're going to play the pack rat. The skink, which is good because we just buffed him up. And he drops a tail. And squirrels. I think that's what we'll do. We can save. So I could like play the pack rat with a squirrel and skink smoke now. We could do that, but let's save these for a little bit. What has he got on the board besides the pack mule? A coyote, 2 damage, 1 health. So I want to damage the pack mule. Well, we won't damage it from here though. It's the thing. But we will get it next turn though. Skink does 2 damage now too, so that would drop it to 3 health. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and play the skink. We don't have to worry about creating tails right now because it's the pack mule. It's not going to damage us anyway. Okay. And we'll hold off. There's 2 damage. Well, no damage to him yet, unopposed. Next round we'll do some damage. Okay. So we're neutral right now, right? Yeah. So they play the coyote on the right side, but we have that boulder for a couple, what, 3 turns? 2, 4? Yeah. Let's draw a card. Cage Wolf. Not bad for defense. Not bad for defense, but 2 sacrifices as well, though. We don't need to do that. So we're going to go ahead and just skip the turn. Skipping a turn will give 2 hits to us, so we'll be at -2. Nothing we can't handle, though. Okay. I'm going to draw a squirrel now. If I draw a squirrel, what am I going to play? I have the smoke, too, so we could play one of these. But Cage Wolf doesn't do damage as far as we know, at least. Could use it for defensive purposes right here against this coyote so it quits hitting. And it would keep the coyote in place too and the mule in place to be killed. That's not a bad idea. I think I'm going to actually go ahead and do that. Oh, nice, we got bones. So they're going to do no damage to us. We're also going to do no damage to it either, though, but that's fine. We're going to kill that pack mule here soon. One more turn after this. Draw a couple of squirrels for this round. Wait, we got enough squirrels. We're gonna get the pack mule right here anyway. Get a bunch of cards from him too. So again, no damage done on either side right now. But the boulder is going to go down this turn, so next turn we got to watch out. Wolf is still good for a couple more turns. And yeah. The coyote is going to kill our skink eventually, though. That's all good. It is what it is. Skink did its job. I'm happy. And yeah, we already know that. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Whoa. Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. That is new. That wasn't in this game before. Lucky for you. So that's pretty cool, actually. Okay, good to know. Yeah, so since they only had 1 health left, we do 2 damage, and a coyote only had 1 health. Cool. Skink lives. So we are at -2. Cage Wolf is going to go down this turn. So let's see what we got. Coyote. We probably could play the coyote now, no? Anything else with bones? Do we want to play it now or hang on to it for the next turn, maybe one second round? Trying to save them. You know what? I'll play the coyote now. Oh. That way the coyote will kill the other coyote. And then Skink's going to do 2 unopposed. So 1, 2 plus 2. Well, we're not going to do any, just 2. That works for me. What was that? I just got a trophy. I didn't see what that said. Uncaged Menagerie? What was the name of the trophy? What's this mole? Burrower. When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing a sigil will move to that space. Oh, that is actually a really nice defensive card there. So I'm assuming anywhere on these spots here. That's kind of neat. Okay. Let's see what we want to do here. So we're going to do, well, does he move to both spaces? Because he's going to attack and he's going to attack. I doubt he blocks both, does he? If so, we're going to kill it with our damage, so. Wolf is going to kill... Wait, did the wolf... We didn't bring the wolf out already. Something happened to bring him out, no? Anyways, the wolf is going to come... Maybe that trophy. The wolf is going to kill the coyote. We could just leave it alone right now, actually. Really don't really feel like I need to do anything. We could just draw a... we have 2 squirrels. Raven egg, snapper, bullfrog. I think I'm going to draw another squirrel just so we got enough to do everything with. Yeah, let's go ahead and just let this ride. Yeah, 1 more. And we're done. So we have what, 3 squirrels? 1, because we're gonna only have 1 space open right now because he's gonna kill these cards. Too bad he doesn't have something to let one of these die. But we have Max, which is really nice. We could try to win the whole thing with... Actually, if I play Max right here, well, I need 2 sacrifices. Still, I won't have enough for 2 spaces. I have to wait for something to go down, which is fine. And we have how many squirrels? 3? 1, 2, yeah, 3 squirrels. So let's go out, draw a card, I guess. Another wolf. Alright, let's, we need to play anything, we're good. Yeah, he doesn't block at all. There we go. We are getting them bones. Alright, so we got the Bloodhound. So, we have 3 squirrels. I'm gonna go ahead. Do I have anything that requires bones? Nope. I think I'll draw a card. Okay, that does, but we don't want to play that just yet. We want some more space to open up first. There we go. Waiting for that. We'll draw another card. The crazy thing about that is the game's over. We're going to do 8 points of unopposed damage on the left and the right. That's ball game right there. Damn. That was sick. Good thing we saved Max. You know what I should have done? I should have tried to play the pack rat just to get an item back. It's fine. Very well. You may choose a rare card. I like to get one that doesn't die. So strange larva again. Another pack rat. I don't think we really need a second pack rat. Could be interesting though. I mean, they do good damage and have decent health. And the fact that you get an item back is always good. There's a mushroom symbol there. I think that's a mushroom, right? What the hell is that? Mole Man. The stalwart mole man. The ultimate. Oh, damn. So it's even better than the mole. And it only costs 1 sacrifice. So it's pretty much a pure defensive card unless you want to add a little offensive power to him. But he's pretty much just pure defense. And the fact that it only costs 1 blood sacrifice is what's big. Like, look at the River Snapper. It has the same health, does 1 damage, but costs 2. I mean, this costs none. But yeah, no damage. So, but if you buff it up 1 time, it's basically a River Snapper. I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to get him. We need some defense on our team. Cool. After the heroin encounter with the prospector, you gathered yourself and continued onwards. I'm not sure how much time I have left, but I think this is a good one to stop on, though. Well, after we finish all this here. Let me see. The air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out the sound of your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop here. But when I start back up, we're going to... Oh, didn't mean to get up. But we'll get up after on the next video. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. I do appreciate y'all watching. I will catch you all next time. Hope you all have a great day. Stay safe. Take care. Peace.